Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. It has been a very long time since we've done a video like this, or have done a video in general here on the channel regarding graded card returns. But today, ladies and gents, we got a CGC graded card return, my first ever CGC graded card return. Figured we'd switch it up from DSG and go with CGC for this one time. The reason why we're going to be doing that is because CGC has changed a lot of their rules on grading and their labels and their whole structure of how they grade. So as you guys can see in the background, I do have CGC 9.5 Pokemon cards, the Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. So the thing that they changed is their labels. As you guys can see, they have the blue labels, their old slabs. And then they had the subgrades and non-subgrades. Of course, those ones back there are non-subgrades, but you can get previously at CGC subgrade cards. Sadly, I don't know why they did this, but they got rid of it. And instead of going with PSA, PSA slabs, you can see the Nami up there, but PSA slabs, you got the thin plastic, very flimsy. If I really wanted to, I could bend this. Grayed out around the card, kind of looks really good, but then you got the white and red label. I just don't like the white and red label. What they should have done is they could have did, like, you can customize it around the corner there. So I don't really send stuff to PSA. 2, their prices are a little bit ridiculous. 3, I don't really like the slabs. Of course, I had to buy the Nami because it's Nami, of course. And this one I won on a giveaway. And then Beckett, I did send some stuff to Beckett a while ago. One Piece stuff. And I do love the slabs, don't get me wrong. But they kind of did me dirty on the grades because I did do a pre-grade on these cards. And I didn't see anything wrong with them. And I know what to look for when sending cards in. And don't get me wrong, the thick slabs are amazing. Heavy duty, your cards encased in a thing and it's going to be protected. But then you tilt the slab. I don't know if you can see it or not. But then you got all the scratches on the slab. Now, another thing I went with CGC is because, they're clear. If I can grab one of these over here real quick. They're in a see-through case. Very nice. The style of the slab's very nice. Of course, this is an old style slab. They didn't change the style of the slabs, but they changed the labels, and they actually did something really cool with some of them, and hopefully we could see them today. But you can see that it's very crystal clear. There are no smudges or anything on these slabs, and they just look really slick with the see-through slab. So I figured, One Piece collection, might as well. I'm gonna send them in because these are not gonna be sold or anything like that, and they're personal collection stuff. So I could care less, about the sell value, even though it's one of the big 3 companies. So, ladies and gents, I did send in some grails, meaning these are very expensive One Piece cards that are in the submission here. I pretty much sent all of my big time cards besides like the normal little alt arts and some stuff like that. Like you guys saw, the Yamato, that was an alt art. In here we have some bigger hits, and those include, we're going to go lower grade or lower tier all the way up to the bigger tier. So we're going to spread it out a little bit. So I did send 2 alt arts. I sent the Roronoa Zoro from OPO1 Japanese and Yamato from set 4 Japanese alt art. Next 2 sent in 2 leaders. OPO5 Monkey D. Luffy leader and Nami from OPO3 Japanese. Jumping up to the next tier up, I got sent in 2 mangas. Manga Soga King English, aka Sniper King English. And then I sent in my Manga Ace from OPO2. Now we're jumping into the tier up from the mangas. A little bit of a tier up for this one card. But then I sent in my SP Yamato that we pulled from our case of OP5. And last but not least, ladies and gents, I did manage to pull the Oda signature. So that is also in here. If we can get 10s on the majority of those cards, or maybe even a pristine 10, that'd be fantastic. So without further ado, I did crack this open just to make it easier for the video. So we're going to open this up here, ladies and gents. And the fun fact, I did send these on the 5-day tier service grade. So 8 cards. Pricing of CGC is relatively better than anywhere else, which is very, very nice. And we're just going to jump straight into it. So I did get express grading. I sent these in. They received these cards. I think it says it on the side here before we open it. They received them on the 2nd. I did 1-day shipping on the Monday before, or the Friday or Thursday before. So they actually received them on Friday. And then on the 2nd is when they actually started doing their grading process. And the 5th is when they were supposed to be done. They actually didn't get done with this until, I believe, the Friday, because they only work business days. Friday, the 6th, they got these done graded at, and system updated. And then Tuesday, they shipped them out. And as of today, the 12th is when I got them as of recording. So without further ado, we're just going to open these up. And of course, CGC does the box is really, really nice. So they're actually in, I'm not gonna, there you go. Just in case, yeah, there's paperwork there. They have these like perforated little cardboard slots, and they slide them in, which is very, very nice. They have a really, really good job with shipping stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna grab this paperwork out. Hopefully, these are in the order that I want to go in. I want to go lower tier to high tier. So let's just move this over here. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go left to right. Hopefully my finger's over the grade. So first of all, we got the Yamato. Yamato from 04. Oh, no way. It's very, very hard to do it with the CGC slabs, but I do like the new black label. So they did change their label, like I said, to a black label. And that tint is very, very different, because I've seen pictures. And this got a pristine 10. That's the reason why it's got a different tint, ladies and gents. So we got a pristine 10 Yamato, and that is from OP04. And of course, there's going to be stuff on here from the packaging. But wow, does that look beautiful in there. And you can tell because it's got the gold hue on the back, along with the gold hue on the front, and the gold pristine 10. So they have two different style of 10s. They have normal 10s and pristine 10s. That is beautiful. We're going to set her right over here for now. We're going to jump into the next one, and that is going to be the Roronoa from 01. Very nice. And again, from that hue, another pristine 10. You got to be kidding me. That is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Two pristine 10s out of my very, very first CGC submission. This is insane. I am very, very happy so far. Hopefully my Oda signature gets a 10, ladies and gentlemen, because this is insane. And again, I can't get over the clear slab with this. And of course, there's going to be more stuff on there because of the packaging, but it'll be cleared off. Wow, is that beautiful. Can't get over that. So I kind of sent in a little bit of a spread of everything. Like I said, 2 alts, 2 mangas, 2 leaders, and 2 higher up cards on the scale where you can only get like maybe 1 or 2 in every case or something like that. Mangas are very, very hard to get. So now we should be jumping into, I believe, the leaders. All right, ladies and gents, we have a Monkey D. Luffy leader from OPO5. Ladies and gents. And again, the hue is not with the I can't even talk. The yellow hue, but it is the white hue. So, ladies and gents, Luffy got a... Oh, there we go. Very nice. Gem Mint 10, baby. That's what we like to see. Again, I had to go with the Luffy with the Oda Luffy just to make it suffice. Very, very nice. And again, white back for the normal 10 and every other normal slab. Very nice. So 2 pristines back to back and the 10 Luffy. Ladies and gents, we're jumping into the next leader, which is going to be the Nami from OPO3, ladies and gents. Very, very nice. White label, Nami, One Piece, Japanese, Pillars of Strength, leader. Ladies and gents, she got a, oh, nice, a 10. Very, very nice. Again, I cannot get over this card. I picked this card up. I didn't pull this one. I bought this and was like, I need to get it graded at some point. It was very, very minty. Yeah, I just can't get over that. So 2 10s, 2 pristine 10s. Wow, this submission can't get any better, and this is the first time we sent them into CGC. All right, well, ladies and gents, we're jumping into the next tier, which is the... Actually, I think they're in a little bit of a different order than I want them to be. Yes, because this is not... Okay, we're going to skip this one because I want to leave that SP for last. Yes, okay, here we go. The right card. Did not see the grade, but I saw the card. All right, Soga King. English. Sniper King, Soga King from Pillars of Strength. English, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted to save the SP for last. And I told them to put them in a certain order in the box. So I guess they mixed that up. So Manga Soga King, ladies and gents. I pulled this on the channel in our OPO3 box openings. Very, very first manga ever pulled. Very nice. Actually, the only manga I've ever pulled. Because the Ace, I did buy the Ace. So, and the Soga King got a 10. Are you kidding? Wow. Okay. I was really, really hoping this would get a 10. And it did. It was, I kind of thought it would be like a 9.5 or a 10 in betweener. When I looked this over. Wow. And the card in this slab really pops. Again. Beautiful, beautiful manga in a 10. Now, for OPO6, we don't know what the manga is for that. But hopefully they do something really, really cool. So, Soga King manga, ladies and gentlemen. 10, baby. That's awesome. Again, we're just going to start another pile because we got our 2 alt-arts, 2 leaders, and our manga. And our next one should be the manga Ace. Yes, it is. And it is in a normal white thing here. So it's going to either be 1 through 10 again. Please be a 10. Because I bought this and it was super, super minty. And again, I bought this one. And I just can't get over the pop on the slab. And again, when the light hits CGC slabs, it just reflects perfectly on the card. Especially for this manga Ace. And the manga Ace got a 10. Wow. Okay. So, literally, we're missing 2 cards out of our submission. We got all 10s and 2 pristine 10s so far. That is ridiculous. And again, I just want to look at the back of this because CGC did change their grading standards. Because I don't remember if I showed you guys or not, but those slabs of the 9.5 Entes and stuff do have little white nicks in the corners. And those should be 8s. But they gave them a 9.5, which that is not a true grade. But so far, because I did a pre-grade on all of these cards, they are in the ballpark that I thought these cards would be. And CGC has definitely stepped up their game with the slabs, of course, and the grading. Because, again, these cards are... Well, I did a check on the centering before I sent them in, and everything, surface and everything. You know, I don't have one of those, like, super magnifying glasses that they use, but in the light with the flashlight, checking if there's any print lines or anything, I didn't see anything. And centering and, you know, bumps on the cards, you know, I double checked everything, and so far they are like spot on with what I could see, and that is amazing. So now we're jumping into the next tier, which is the SP, and last but not least, the holy grail of my One Piece collection, the Oda signature, which is, you can get that card in one in every like 20 to 30 cases of OP05, and I managed to get it out of my one case. All right, so now we're finally jumping into the SP, and oh, you got to be kidding me. No way. You see the yellow hue on the label? It means it is a pristine, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Wow. And again, huge Yamato fan. I don't know if you can see the Yamato pop, and the slab that I showed you earlier was the Yamato from OP01. Holy crap. And from earlier, I said the Yamato, the alt art. Yamato is my favorite. Actually, they're all pretty much all my favorites between Nami, Robin, you know, Yamato. But Yamato, I don't know. There's just something about her. I don't know what it is. But holy crap, ladies and gents. Pristine. That's crazy. Never in my life would I thought I would get a hold of pristine. I thought Gem PSA 10s were the highest grades. Nope. It is CGC Pristine 10s and Beckett Black Label 10s, baby, are the highest of the highest grade ever. And we have 3 Pristine 10s. 2 alt arts, a Yamato, Zoro, and the Yamato SP. So there's 4 SPs, ladies and gents. There's the Yamato, Nami. Actually, there's more than that, but there's Uta, Nami, Yamato, and I think there's a Kaido and a Rabalucci. And Yamato is definitely one of the best ones. With the purple, the flowers in the background, it just pops. Very, very nice. And again, like I said, this card was immaculate when I sent it in, and it is immaculate when it came back. And of course, all these slabs are going to be a little bit dirty from the packaging, but no worries. Microfiber will take all that off. Wow. Pristine 10, Yamato, cannot get over that at all, ladies and gents. And we're jumping into the last card. Hopefully that stays. The last one, which is my Oda. And oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow hue on the label means a pristine, baby. There's no way. There is no way. That is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That is ridiculous. CGC Pristine 10 Oda Luffy, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. That is ridiculous, and I am super happy. At the price, or at the time of pulling this card was between $1,300 to $1,400 on the English market. Japanese market, at the time of pulling this, it was at $1,800 to $1,900, and now this is a pristine 10, baby. Holy crap. Like I said, this card... Mangas are easier to pull than this card is. This card is a 1 in, like I said, 20 to 30 to 40 cases. So, me getting a random case and pulling this out of it is insane. And then grading it and getting it back as a pristine, highest grade, besides the Beckett Black Label, in existence. That is crazy, and I just can't get over that either. The gold on that card, the engraved one-piece background, the Oda signature. Wow. Insane. This is going to be in the collection forever, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I cannot believe that's how that submission went. Ladies and gentlemen, tens upon tens across the board. Whether it is a alt art. Sorry about the camera. Whether it is a alt art. 2 pristines in the alt art category, which is insane. Those 2 cards I really thought were minty. Tens across the board for the leaders. Tens across the board for mangas, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. And last but not least, pristine tens across the board for the SP and the manga. Or not manga, the Oda Sig Luffy. Wow. Alright. I think for One Piece, you got to go through CGC, ladies and gents. I believe that now I just need to send in some promos and see how those turn out. But for my very, very first CGC grading, I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, that was a win. You guys will be seeing pictures of these on Instagram, and you guys will be seeing these in backgrounds of the Whatnot streams, because I'm going to be replacing those 9.5s, and I'm going to be putting these buttes on display, ladies and gents, with the One Piece display. Ladies and gents, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next live stream, whether it's on Whatnot, YouTube, any videos that I do, any gaming videos or anything like that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.